really into s'mores right now in an unhealthy way. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my October favorites, or you could also call them my monthly favorites as well. So let's get right into them. As per usual, everything that is linkable will be in the description box below, or for even easier shopping, head over to my LTK app that has just about everything that's linkable there as well. And it just makes for easier shopping so you don't have to like run through old videos that you've watched. All right, let's get started with this, and it's actually a two-piece outfit. This is from Target. I am in love with this outfit. It has two pieces, so let me back up and show you. It's actually like a lounge set. It's in the pajama section. It's got wide leg, very stretchy pants. They do have a drawstring. There is no pocket, however, but they are so cozy, comfortable, but at the same time, they are extremely lightweight. It's just very unique. I have tested these things thoroughly. I've worn them as pajamas and then also kind of like as a casual outfit throughout the day, and I just don't want to take it off ever. I have multiple different color options, but a lot of them are on the lighter side, and I just feel more confident in darker shades. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with this one for now, but I'm telling you, this is like a multiple times per week type of outfit. It is on the cropped side here, but as you can see, it's hanging and it's not showing anything. You know, really comfortable. The whole set together is under $50, but the best part about it is you buy them as individual pieces. Kind of a dolman sleeve, and I have tested it as well. I was wearing this at a hotel recently. I slept in these, and then afterwards when I got up in the morning to go grab coffee in the lobby and hang out for a while, I just threw my jacket over it with some loafers and no one knew the difference. And so that's what I love about this. You can get away with it in the carpool lane, running a quick errand. No one's gonna realize you're wearing pajamas because it's so put together, and the wide legs. So good, really worth the money. Next up is this cotton, kind of lightweight flannel top. This also comes in other colorways as well. I will say though that this one, for whatever reason, just works for me. And I kind of feel like it's a little reminiscent of like the Burberry style. You know, it just has that kind of a vibe to it with this beautiful shade, but they do have black and white, and they had other colorways as well. This one though is just hands down been a staple already all month for me in my closet. I wear this 1 to 2 times a week as well, and I love that I can wear it open, you know, with something underneath it. I can layer this and put a sweater over the top, whatever I want to do, but really I've just been wearing it more as a regular button-down shirt tucked in with pants. I will put a picture, you know, just right here so that you can see what I have styled this as, and I might throw one of this as well. But this is also very affordable. This is a J. Crew factory top, and they always run sales. So make sure that you're not paying full price for this. You probably won't either way, but try to get the best deal you can on it, maybe like a 40% off or so. Love this. I love how soft it is. It's wash and wear. I throw it in the dryer, hasn't shrunk at all. So worth it. Oh my gosh, I love this top so much. Next monthly favorite. Okay, let's just start with this pair. These are the wide leg suiting trousers. Let me tell you, I have not put green trousers on in probably forever. Look at the length on these. This is me with a couple, like maybe 1.5 to 2 inch heels. Oh, they do have, let's see, side slip pockets that are really good and functional. They do have a like fake pocket in the back. This is definitely fake. There's nothing you can do about that. I love these though because I get compliments on these literally every time I wear them. They're super affordable. They are the Scoop brand from Walmart. I love them so much, you guys, that I didn't just buy these. I actually went back and got them in the kind of a coppery brown shade as well. Love this. Oh my gosh. So I have worn these multiple times as well. And then if I couldn't, you know, do anything worse, I went and bought a third pair. I haven't opened these yet, but trust me, these are the same pants. Full price, $28. They are not lined. So you do need to know that, especially if you wear these in a colder climate. I've worn these in temperatures maybe ranging as low as like 55 something like that degrees. And I've been fine in them, but you would probably want to layer something underneath if you are going to be in an extremely cold climate. But they're so comfortable. I love them. They just fit my body shape really well. And they have an extremely long inseam as well. So if you are, maybe 5'5", 5'6", and below, these might be a bit long on you. But everybody else that is, like 5'6" and up, you might love this. I mean, they almost drag on the ground for me when I'm wearing flats. So just be aware of the inseam before you order them. I do have one pair of shoes that I wanted to mention to you as well. I have to take them off because, as you can tell, I'm super cozy today. They are, once again, the Walmart slippers. Now these, let's see, what brand are they? Joyspun. I'm wearing these in my true size 10. I can do a 9.5 or 10, and I like to buy these in a 10. I have bought these for 3, if not 4 years in a row now. They did change brands a couple years ago. I believe they were another Walmart brand, and then I was really sad when I didn't find them one year, but then I realized they had switched over to Joyspun. So I'm pretty sure they just kind of changed names from house brand to house brand for Walmart. They are super affordable as well. I want to say they're like $20 or under mark. I will say though, I do toss these after every year, but I live in mine. And when I say live in them, I wear them pretty much all day and all night if I am working from home or I'm just out and about. And I stand probably 98% of the time. I'm not a sitter. And so I literally am walking and standing in these, and I just crush them essentially, and just torture them. So I do buy these every season. I know that you could probably invest in a little bit of a nicer pair, but generally these are suede. I haven't checked this year, but generally they are a suede type of upper. They have a faux fur inside and then a really nice grippy rubber bottom. So that's really good, especially if you do decide to wear these out or in colder weather and stuff like that. You won't slip and slide. They're really great. And I just can't, you can't beat the price point. They also usually come in like a black shade as well, and sometimes a third color. Another accessory that I have to mention as a favorite are these little, what I call envelope purses. They're more of like I guess I kind of tend to think of these as more of like an event bag. Say, I use them especially if I'm going to like maybe a fundraiser dinner, a wedding, things like that. But in all honesty, they're simple enough that you could wear them with just about anything for almost any occasion. But the reason why I tend to use them for those events is because those are events that I don't like a ton of stuff in my purse. You want your phone, you want maybe a lipstick to touch up, maybe a small wallet, something like that. So these work beautifully. And I do have to mention they pack amazingly as well. So I think it's important to think about things like this going into the holiday season. And a lot of people travel obviously during Thanksgiving and Christmas season, and there's tons of events. So these things just literally, they're like nothing. They're so thin, envelope style. This one I have the strap tucked into it, but this one I can pull out and show you. Again, even this is on the lightweight side. It is that kind of metal though, so just be aware, like right now it feels kind of cold, and I know in the sun, like really hot heat, it would get hot on you. But I have not found this to be uncomfortable, and just for reference, like I'm 5'8.5" or so, so this is how it fits me as an actual crossbody. It's just right at my hip. But again, it's foldable, it's paper thin. I love, being able to put it in front of me, and that it does snap shut for security reasons, or if you have things that you don't want to fall out. But let's see, let's get into it as well. Love that it has this like huge pocket in the back that I always stick my big cell phone in. And then it opens up here and it has another opening, has another zipper pocket. So it's really functional. I just really enjoy it. I know that a lot of people like to invest a little more in these, maybe get like a YSL one or, something like that. But for my lifestyle, I just don't find myself needing these enough to invest a ton of money. And with the simplicity of these, they just don't have a lot of logos. They don't have a lot of metal if you want to tuck everything in, so you can wear it with silver or gold or rose gold if you're not showing the chain. I mean, really, you can't beat them. And I want to say these are $20. So they do have a third color option as well. That's more of like I want to say it's like a gold tone metallic with green. It's just really unique. But anyway, obviously I have two in hand right now, so these are amazing. And if I didn't mention it already, I've owned this for I think 2 years now, and it's held up amazingly. It Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, anti-aging full coverage. I'm wearing it right now, and I am in like full natural light, no filters. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm gonna pull a Seinfeld if you guys get the reference here and go down a little bit. So I'm trying to go down so you can see shadowing. If I was in like darker, you know, things, you could still see a little bit of darkness there, obviously. But again, I'm in just some sunlight that's coming through my window, and you know, look, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. And I have extremely dark under eyes. I also have hooded eyes and deep set eyes. So I've got all the problems going on, not to mention the aging side of it and the dryness side of it. I love this stuff. I feel like I just want to keep it in my pocket. It's that good. Not to mention how travel friendly this thing is. I mean, it's tiny. It doesn't require like a pot kind of thing or a brush. I put the littlest bit. It doesn't squirt out or pour out. It's thick. So I mean, talking the tiniest dot, mix it up. I don't even need a brush or a sponge. I use my fingers. Oh, so good. So good. Next up is this Sephora, what are they calling it? Precious Gemstones eyeshadow palette. Now I've had this for quite a while, but why it's a monthly favorite is because I went on a couple of like quick road trips and I didn't want to just have fussy stuff. And so I realized this was one of my smallest palettes for eyeshadow, and it had absolutely everything I needed in it, including a mirror, and it's cardboard. So it's actually lightweight, and look how thin this is. I mean, you could actually tuck this in your purse if you had to. This is so great. It also comes in 3 other colorways. They have like ones with more green tones and I think more blue tones, you name it. So $16, and it's currently 30% off at Sephora right now. So worth the money. These also would make, I think, great stocking stuffers if you have somebody who likes kind of just like a one and done palette, or maybe they're new to makeup. I don't want the, let's see if I can flip this a little bit for you. Here you go. So here is the colorway that I chose. Oh man, it's getting washed out a tiny bit, but not really. It has 2 shimmer shades. It has a transition shade. It has a little bit of a darker shade. So I like this one for like deepening the corner and under my eyes, kind of as a liner. It has a very light highlighter shade. And then it has what I call more of like, this one works perfectly for me. Like when I put it on, it kind of cancels everything out without kind of showing up as eyeshadow. So perfect. Oh, I'm sorry. I said 2 shimmers. It actually has 3. So these are beautiful, like one and done shades as well, these 2 shimmers. And then this is actually a light shimmer as well. But again, it has a full mirror and it has a little closing mechanism here. Love this thing so much. So at 30% off, 16 bucks, you cannot beat these. Last 2 makeup items I'm gonna actually talk about together because it's the combo that I kind of really love. I do wear these individually as well and with other things, but right now I'm just really digging this. And I think it's because I really have leaned into like this kind of color of the season of the burgundy. And this is just so pretty. And I feel like with the gloss on it that it could really go well with maybe even holiday looks, or if you want to kind of up your dark lip game without, you know, it being too fussy. And so let's just get into it. I don't know, I'm blabbing over here. So I am wearing a MAC Whirl, and look how tiny this is. This is it. If I probably, oh, I shouldn't say that. There's 2. I would buy the Lip Cheat from Charlotte Tilbury and have MAC Whirl. And if those are the only 2 I could own for the rest of my life, that would be it. This is probably my 2nd, if not 3rd pencil of Whirl, but anyway, it's that good. And then this is Buxom, and it's in the shade Gabby. Yes, Gabby. Now mine is small because last year I bought a holiday gift set that had 5 or 6 of the Buxom tubes in it. And for me, it was worth it because I love Buxom lip glosses. I'm leaning more into wearing a lip gloss and liner just way more than I wear lipsticks at this point. And this one is the level of plumping that I get along with really well. They do have a collagen lip plumping shot that burns your face off. So I don't recommend that one. And it doesn't even have a color. It's literally when you put on, it's the most painful thing I think I've ever felt. But these do not do that. These are more of that like cooling sensation kind of lip plumper. So I am wearing this right now. I hope you can see it. And you know, it's just doable. Look, in this, it kind of looks really on the darker side. It looks almost like just as dark as what I'm wearing. But once you get it on your lips, it just tones down, and it has this beautiful, it does have micro glitters in it and a full shimmer, but it's not sparkly and it doesn't leave glitter everywhere. It's just incredible. And then with this Whirl that is just like a beautiful kind of a your lips but better type of shade as well, it's perfection. And so as this wears off, which it does beautifully, look at those two colors together. Oh gosh, they just work well and I love them. So these you can purchase at Ulta or anywhere Buxom is sold. I have not found this shade at Sephora, just a FYI. And MAC Whirl, of course, you can buy anywhere you find MAC. To mention these makeup remover wipes as well. Now, I don't use these traditionally like at home because I have other ways of getting my makeup off at home. But again, moving into kind of a season where you might be traveling or staying with other people or even having people over at your house, these are kind of extremely convenient to have. And why I love these are the Neutrogena fragrance-free makeup remover ultra soft cleansing towelettes. Now I think they have like the bigger packets of them, but these are genius because look at how tiny they are. They are individually wrapped. So I have already tried this. I've used these on like a weekend getaway thing. I just threw a couple of these, just what I needed, like one per day in my little caboodles, and I mean, look at the space it takes up, nothing. Not to mention, you can easily keep one or two of these in your purse or your work bag, your desk, you name it. These things work so well. I think that they are great. And because they're fragrance free, they don't tend to irritate anything. They don't burn my eyes. I really tested these and they're great. And they do take just about everything off. So love that you can just travel with these and they're great. I happened to pick mine up at a Nordstrom Rack. I just happened to see them there, but I think that you can pretty much find these most places that carries Neutrogena products. So really great product. I have a fragrance to mention, and I guess I'm just really, truly into this color way more than I realized. This is Glossier. I believe it's pronounced Rev. It's R-E-V-E, but it does have a little bit of an accent mark somewhere in there. So Glossier released two more scents, this one and another one that's in a white bottle, which I do have to say is on its way to me. I did place an order now that the Sephora Savings event is on. This one I really had to have like right now. And so I got this as an anniversary gift during October, but I knew I wanted the one as well just to sort of complete my collection, but I wanted to wait for the sale on that. Now that one is amazing too, but let's talk about this one because this one I own. This one is just a deeper, kind of a little bit of a sweeter, richer scent than the original Glossier. It's if you haven't smelled Glossier, you kind of need to, because in all reality, they are kind of a universal scent that can be worn by anyone, but they just deepened it up in the most perfect way. I am going to say this one seems to be a tiny bit more feminine than the original one, but they layer well. Glossier themselves mentioned that to me when I posted that on Instagram. They said, start mixing and matching them. They are incredible. And I have done that. I've mixed this one. I spray it all over the place, and then I spray the original one on, and they just work beautifully together. So now I can't wait to get the third one. But they're amazing. And look at this bottle. I don't know what it is. It's so aesthetically pleasing to me. It has like a little thumbprint kind of holder. And they do have the smaller sizes as well, but I knew I would use this. Does this scent last forever? I will say that I tend to lose the ability to smell it towards the end of the day. It's not something that's going to carry with me all the time, but I don't mind that at all. I just absolutely love it. I just go to town on these things. It's so good. And this is available at Sephora as well. And of course, you can get this with the Sephora Savings event too. In the food and drink option, I am going to mention these. I may have put these in a favorite a long time ago, but it doesn't matter because they're still a favorite. These are the Dessoir drinks. I think that they are a Katy Perry based brand. I don't know if she's just the spokesman or actually owns this thing. Either way, they're really good. I enjoy them, especially if you are in the camp of maybe you like the flavor of cocktails and you like unique flavors, but you don't want to drink alcohol. I just enjoy these. Let's see, what do I currently have? This is a sparkling aperitif. This one is called, I'm gonna mess it up, I think it's a mushroom, champignon dreams. And they do often have like an adaptogen or some form of mushroom in them as well, or even I think some have ashwagandha. I think this one has ashwagandha in it. So please be aware of the ingredients list, because you know, not everybody is supposed to be drinking some of these adaptogens and ashwagandha. One of them has green tea in them, so I believe there is caffeine in some of them. Each one is very different and they have several different flavor options. Now you can drink these over ice. You can drink them warm, like not warm, but room temperature. You can also mix and match or make recipes with them. They kind of post a lot about that. So if you want to look up their website or even follow them on Instagram, they do show how to make different things very often. But I just drink them as is most of the time in the evening. I really enjoy these. The other one I've got right now is called Purple Loon. And I mean, they are not gonna taste like sodas. So you need to be aware of that. They have kind of like, some of them are more bitter. Some of them have a tang to them. So really read the flavor notes as well. But I enjoy them. I've been purchasing mine at Target lately. Last item are the Simple Mills Sweet Thins. These are made from a seed and nut flour. I have the honey cinnamon. They are grain-free, and I believe they are also gluten-free. Again, be aware of the ingredients list because it's a clean list, but it does have honey and cinnamon arrowroot. It has coconut oil, and I believe it has some type of a nut in it, seed and nut flour blend. So, and it even tells you what seeds are in there. But why I love these are, obviously, these are a good alternative to graham crackers. I believe that you could probably grind them up and maybe make a graham cracker type of crust if you needed to. But why I like these is I am really into s'mores right now in an unhealthy way. And so what I've been doing is I get a little ramekin and I put marshmallows and chocolate chips in there and I kind of melt it in the microwave, and then I put these or use them like chips and dip. They make the best s'mores dippers. They're so good. I think I purchased mine from, let's see, probably the size of this bag tells me probably Costco, but I think you can buy them at other places as well. They're about that size, kind of like the size of a Cheez-It, and they smell delicious. They are wonderful. And I love that they are, you know, gluten-free and all the good stuff. So anyway, these are amazing as well. And if you love s'mores, you might want to try that little tip that I just said. That does it for my October favorites. I hope that this video was helpful and you found some good favorites. Let me know in the comments below, what have you found recently that you just kind of are obsessed with, you know, maybe this fall season. We'd love to hear it. All right, thanks again. I appreciate your time. Make sure you hit like and subscribe before you go. And until next time, I'll see you soon.